everybody. We are ready to rock and roll. Do a little bit of D&D in the Svenzone. Everybody say hi.
Hey,
Svenzone, hi. Svenzone.
Hey, we have sound. We are live. Awesome sauce. All right, so let's get right into it. Um, where is my mute on my phone? Well, I guess I'm not watching it on my phone then.
It was not meant to be.
Okay. Where's this? Last week we did a little bit of Svenzone Squared. Micah was running around as a dragonborn paladin and
Ooh.
spitting acid and smiting things.
Yeah.
A devil ram. He blew to
Just-
smithereens
I one-shotted a devil ram. It was insane.
because he crit and he did smite damage, and it was just level 1 character did like 34, 38 points of damage, something like that. It was crazy in one hit.
Wham!
That was awesome. Check it out on the U's and the Tubes. It's called Svenzone Squared.
And what? I'm sorry. What is it again? It's a what? What's the format?
Svenzone Squared.
No, what's the format though?
YouTube.
No, there.
It's on YouTube.
Okay, cool.
But it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it, and he was conscious throughout the whole thing. So there's that. But tonight we're going to change the name of the stream so it's correct.
That would be a good thing, yeah.
D&D in the Svenzone 49.
I don't know,
there it is.
but it does have that nice 69 number though.
Bam.
All right, there we go. D&D.
What's your language, woman?
49. All right. So last time we played, we will start with Mantha, who's playing Toggin. You are very soft, to me at least. Can you guys hear her all right?
Soft by nature, isn't she?
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, you're pretty soft.
Yeah, that's really soft.
Let me see if there's anything I can do.
Crystal clear though.
Yes. Yeah, she has a really nice mic. Unlike the
Nice.
Not when it's quiet as shit.
So, you all had found some stuff in the ships that you had that was submerged. Tell us something that you found in the ship.
Oh yeah, you said starting with Mantha. I was gonna be like, who is he asking? Well, screw it. I'm gonna go for the thing that Toggin found and took, which is a cape that can look like other capes.
Pretty cool.
Other capes.
Yeah, so at the moment it looks like Scrambles' cape of billowing, but it does not billow. Only when there's wind.
So it doesn't do any powers. It just looks like things. That's pretty cool.
It just looks like other capes, yeah.
So if you're going to a dinner or some sort of event, you can really spiff it up.
Yeah, I
That's
get
cool.
my nice fancy party cape going.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
You know, I have my bed cape and my breakfast cape and my lunch cape, you know? Like, you gotta switch it up throughout the day.
Exactly. This thing.
So, correct, and you can even have it look like a robe of useful items, cloak of useful items, where there's a bunch of patches on it and stuff. there's also some feathered cloaks that look cool to help you fly.
Do some Prada cloaks.
Of course, it won't
Do some
actually do those things, but
Berber.
you can make people think that it does those things.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Berber.
The Dracula cloak. Alright, so let's go to Micah playing Scrambles. As you
Yeah.
guys walking down the road, you were attacked by this large spider with hands and a staff and was casting spells. Where are you headed?
We should be headed back towards Phandalin. We came from the beach and were pointed in the direction of, I believe it was Phandalin, but I don't remember. We're a couple of days away from there.
Correct, you guys are headed back to Phandalin. Alright, and so as always, our last question has to do with everyday life.
Ooh.
I can do that one. I wasn't even here last week.
Last week we did the Svenzone Squared, and you were not here the week prior to when we played. Yes, that's correct. But that's all right. The question for Reno, who is playing Jackson. Let me throw Jackson on the map. There it is.
Show a lovely picture of me too. I'm just such a handsome devil. Get it, devil, tiefling.
But
There we go. Jackson. Alright, so we'll put him here, close to the road. So you can
Yeah,
figure out
he's
what
usually
you're
a-
doing.
He's usually a spellcaster, so putting him way back there makes sense. Normally, when
Really,
there's hand-to-hand
I'm a
combat,
barbarian warrior. I'm
oh
a
yeah.
barbarian warrior, but
When's the last time you slung your sword in combat?
He does chill touch all the time.
From 5 miles away, throwing javelins, chill touching stuff from a billion miles away.
hey, we had difficulties, and I dealt with it. So
Alright, so I'll give you a softball. When you are jumping a vehicle with jumper cables, what color goes on the positive terminal?
There's only 2
positive
colors.
terminal is always red.
There you go.
However, the negative should be on the car that has the good battery, and the one that has the bad battery should be on the chassis to ground it out, not on the battery. That's an essential key little thing that people sometimes don't know. Do not put both terminals on both batteries. There's a chance of explosion.
I'll take my chances. I like explosions.
Oh my god. Don't do that, please. And just antagonize me, I know.
Alrighty, so because you guys were successful in answering all your questions, go ahead and the three of you give me a 20-sider.
Six.
Didn't hit,
That's a few.
It's gonna be a good
20-siders.
game.
Yeah.
20 siders, there you go.
God, imagine rolling 190 on a 20-sided die.
Alright, that's more reasonable, I guess.
I don't know. 207 extra health points would be really beneficial.
I know, right?
Mantha and I's 17 plus your 190.
I don't know. We don't know. That's
I think we're gonna kick ass tonight. I think we're gonna kick ass.
Yeah, we can fight anything you throw at us.
I'm sure he's got some stuff up his sleeve, though.
Turns out he's having us roll for how many extra hit points the bad guys get.
That would be terrible. Just take my 6 if that's the case.
Alright, so we have Okay. Alright, so Jackson, you have a 19.
Okay. 19 what? Just in general. I'll
Scrambles,
take it.
you have a 6.
Woot.
These are on the combat tracker. So those of you who don't use a combat tracker, you can tattoo it on your wrist or something to remember the numbers you
The
have.
giant wolf spider is giving us bonuses.
No, this is for answering all the questions correctly.
Oh,
And
okay.
how
Wow.
can I will let you can choose. You can keep your 11, which is terrible for a portent, or I'll let you re-roll it. But you have to
Ooh.
keep the re-roll.
Dun, dun, dun.
I do like gambling though, so
There you go.
we're gonna reroll.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
And what is the number for?
Alright, so you have 16. So that number can be used for any roll that is a 20-sider tonight. Whether it's
Okay.
you or monster or
Cool.
saving throw, anything that has to do with a 20-sider, you can choose to, hey, I want to use my bonus, and there you go.
Cool.
Alright, so we are, we'll go ahead and alright, so Mike, you want to explain more specifically what's happening?
Yeah, so we fought the big shark thing and then came out of the bay area-ish, and we're walking. We ran into a small fishing hut shack thing with a family of fishers there, and they pointed us towards Phandalin. So we started walking towards Phandalin, and we ran into this hideous-looking spider beastie-looking thing. And initially, it cast a spell on us where we couldn't hear anything, or maybe it's like a zone. I'm not quite sure. But we couldn't hear each other. We couldn't cast spells that had audible components or anything like that. So I charged at it and started attacking it, and then everybody else started charging and attacking it. We can hear now. I don't know if it's because the spider dropped its concentration or because we ran far enough away. That will be determined, I'm sure. And then other little spiders started coming to the party. So I think that's where we're at.
Excellent. Mantha, anything else you wanted to add?
I'm pretty sure that it was like an area of effect because Scrambles turned around and like started like waving and looked like he was saying stuff and we couldn't hear him until we got closer. So
Oh yeah, as soon as I
Huh.
left and I was yelling at you guys, I could hear and talk. I just wasn't sure if you could hear and talk and see me, so
Alright, and speaking of not being able to hear, after this big giant thing doing its stuff, this smaller by comparison, but still about the size of a mastiff spider came crawling out from the other side of the road and jumped and attacked. Scrambles. Jackson, you cannot hear anything. You do not hear birds or wind or anything. You do not hear the sounds of combat. Scrambles had turned around and was yelling at you guys, and then turned back around. But it is your turn.
Oh, I know some down here by this road here. What were we like walking along and I was leading it and I don't realize it something's happening?
Correct. They had all noticed it first. All of a sudden, everything got quiet. You're looking around, and now you see.
Oh, okay. So I know. I mean, it's quiet all of a sudden. We got birds and
Yes.
bugs, and all of a sudden quiet. So I'm turning around, looking. Holy crap! And then I see this massive thing, and you guys are preparing for battle. Okay.
Yes, I don't think I
So
forgot.
I
can
am.
share this with everybody else.
Oh, nice. That's inventive. Cool. All right. So, okay. So let's go. Okay. Since everybody wants me to use my equipment, so to speak, I will do that. I have a magical, damn it, great axe, but I also have a battle axe. The great axe is different than the battle axe, is that correct?
Battle axe is
Yes.
one-handed. You can use it with your shield. Your great
Okay.
axe is two-handed. You cannot use a shield with it.
Okay. Could I, like, for example, let's say I'm going to annoy Scrambles and throw some sort of blast of energy at something. I could do that with one hand and still have my battle axe in the other. Is that a feasibility?
As long as you're not in the middle of fighting, you can have your
Yeah. I
either
meant, yeah,
one. You could still have your great axe. Just shift it to your offhand and do your
right.
spell.
But I mean, my response would be quicker
Yes.
in theory. Okay. So, battle axe is up. Okay, I can move 20 feet, I think, right? I'm going to go speed. Oh, 40. Ooh, 40. I can go 40. All right, here we go. I'm moving in. So I go up, over, 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 over. I don't know if this is correct or not, but I'm going right. One more. Can I go right there without any sort of incurrence of weirdness?
The
You did
spider.
not show me how you're traveling there.
I,
So if you could please
I would just go directly there, but I mean, do you want me to go up and over like a
You
chess
cannot
piece?
travel
So,
through the wolf's, the other spider's square. Right now, you're traveling
that's-
through the other spider's square.
oh, that's an enemy.
Yes, the
Oh,
little
my
spider.
mistake. I thought that
Yeah.
was. I thought that was what's his bucket thing. Okay, my mistake. I take that
Both
back.
of them
How do I
are
undo
bad.
that?
Both of them are
How do I undo
baddies.
that?
Just start
How do I
again.
undo this?
Just start again. Grab
Okay.
it. Click your character.
Okay.
Start again.
All right, so I'm gonna just go right there then. Ba-bam. All right, undo that guy. And yeah, sorry, I thought that was one of our friendlies. Okay, I'm gonna
Negative.
whack the motherfucking crap out of this guy with my
Yay!
battle axe.
Scrambles
Now,
is very.
I know in the past I've had a bonus action. Was that
Go
just
into a
because of the
rage.
situation, or is that because I was enraged? I
So
meant
if
to
you
ask you
look
that
at
last time.
list of actions, you see Barbarian Rage, parentheses
Right.
bonus
Okay.
action.
Bonus action.
Misty
Okay.
Step has parentheses B, which means bonus action. But those are
Ah.
your two bonus actions you can do.
Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. So then no bonus action. I'm going in. Here we go. Bam. Oh my god. That's what I get for running back and forth. Got a 9, automatic miss.
Right?
Are we rolling the dice?
Don't you also have that dice thing you have? You could use that if you wanted. It's your call though.
The
That
not
has
the
to be
inspiration,
set
but
before we roll.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
so it's called the what?
Rolls
The
or whatever. Your bonus.
bonus roll.
You have a 19 that you can use sometime today.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
No, I'm not using it now.
Okay.
Need that thing for something
Your
else.
second attack because you're level 5 barbarian.
I just asked you that. Okay, bonus action and a second attack are not the same thing. That was my confusion. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm doing it again. Same exact thing. I think it was something else.
You have another attack.
I use the
So
same-
if you
the same
want
weapon.
unarmed strike, you can. If you want to, this is the only choice you have.
Hey, a little bit better. It's a hit. Yes. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
And
Right?
heavy damage. I got a 10? What? Holy crap. All right. I'll take it. Heavy damage. He's a weakling. Let's do it.
All right. So the spider comes up toward Scrambles. You can hear now, by the way, as soon as you step up next to the spider, you
Okay.
hear the wind, and you don't hear any birds, but you do hear wind and sound of Taugen saying his spells and Godin
Right.
with his finger to his lip, really beanie.
Godin's not here right now.
That's
I
classic
mean,
dog.
he's not.
Correct. Lieutenant Kendrick is not
Okay.
here tonight.
Yeah.
The
all right.
wolf spider turns to you since you slice into it. It then tries to bite you. It's not a very good possibility to hit, but if he does, stuff happens.
Gonna hurt. Gonna hurt. It's a wolf spider, of course.
Spider.
I'm in trouble. Oh, he's a wolf spider, nonetheless.
Right, scrambles.
Hey. Scrambles is going to attack with the Echo. Right up on the big boy, so we're going to try to hit him with my great axe. Pachow. And he missed. That's crap. I'm going to use my inspiration and attack again.
Okay.
That's not much better. Wow, sad. Okay, so my first attack misses, and we'll roll again. Maybe get all the crappy ones out of the way. That's better, right?
Almost another one.
Alright, damage. Not so great. What is happening tonight? Okay, I'm going to use an action surge. Make another attack roll.
Alright, so this is. So you're having your echo attack, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my Echo is attacking. That's the one against the big guy. And then damage for that. And then I have a second attack with my action surge. Wait, is the action surge one additional attack or not? I don't remember. Let me just look at the ruling for it.
No,
You use a
it's a
bonus
full
action?
attack action, which is two
No,
attacks.
it's a full attack.
Now, can your echo do 4 attacks?
Yes, my Echo can take actions as if it was me.
Okay.
I could, if I wanted to, after this, use Unleash my Unleash Incarnation and have it take an additional 2 attacks, but that's overkill. Wait, is action surge a bonus?
No.
No.
Action
So
surge
yes,
is
I
something.
I could if I really wanted to do my Unleash Incarnation, but I'm not going to do that. All right, just chipping away at this thing's health. So that will be all of my actions and stuff. I'm not going to move because I don't want the spider to attack me. So, actually, I am going to move. How tall are those trees that are directly next to me and the spider?
These are bushes, so
Oh,
they're like 3 or 4 feet.
okay.
they're
So it's
thick.
difficult terrain, but I can go
Yes.
through it.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to move here.
You have hooves, though, right? So they can really penetrate something that's dense. I'm asking.
Hopefully, that I'm going to
As
move
opposed to a
here.
foot, which is, you know.
I'm going to try to move here if it's possible.
Okay.
If I don't get attacked and killed by the spider.
Well, you will get attacked, but
Well, yeah, but not killed is what I'm saying. Listen, I don't know what a wolf spider does. Maybe it paralyzes me or something.
It's a
So
werewolf spider.
yeah, turns into a werewolf. That would be the worst.
Turns you into a werewolf.
That would be
Exactly.
awesome.
I mean, to be
He
fair,
hits,
this whole time we've
so-
been fighting against lycanthropes, so like not that awesome.
first of all, you take the damage from the hit. Now you have to make a saving throw as you feel this
Okay.
poison coursing through you. And you succeed.
Perfect.
You still take half damage, but you are not paralyzed.
See, I knew there was something sketchy happening.
So, not a lot of damage, but could have been worse.
Yes. All right, cool. So yeah, Scramble's on his turn. We'll start hacking as much as he can at the spider, and then run away over here. I just don't like being so close together. So
Alright, so actually, I missed something. So we'll just say it happened on the last time your echo hit it.
Mhm.
You made it has to make a saving throw.
Do you by chance know where Spot's harness is?
the Echo does.
No, he had it up.
Oh.
When I took him for a walk today.
If the Echoes has to make a saving throw, I think it fails. Let me just double check the Echo stats real quick. It has an AC. Okay, it uses my saving throw bonuses for saving throws.
Alright, so it made it then. Made
Cool.
its dex saving throw.
Woot.
These. And. So it
Can
is
I see
immune to
why it
being
was?
poisoned
Yeah.
anyway. So yeah, so as he attacks, this thing is, as you can see, these lightning bolts are there, and
Yeah.
part of this thing. The blood that splashes on this, that goes to splash on him, he ducks out of the way. So the blood does bad things. You would have no
Okay.
way of knowing that, but that's what it was.
My echo does. Okay. Cool.
Alright, but this thing is
It does
sort of
have
cocks its
amnesia,
head
so
at the echo. And it is going to it's using its two of its legs to sort of block and try to move aside. It's not doing very well because it's still getting hit, but it's reared back on the front legs. You can see are turning and moving as it casts a spell.
does it prepare spells? Because if so, it has amnesia, and
That's true.
forgot the last 24 hours, so you can't have any prepared. Or maybe all the spells come from the staff, and Toggin wasted like 2 turns on this.
It's a pretty safe bet, though. Like, that's a good gamble, Toggin, because it
It's a
made
very
everything
good
go
gamble.
quiet
It's
around
really
us, so
good. Good call.
it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense to do that.
But Toggin, you start hearing these voices that you don't quite understand, these whispers in your mind, and you it feels like something right behind you, and you feel cold all of a sudden, and you realize this is something it's doing, and you're able to concentrate and fight it off.
Well then.
And does this? Alright, that doesn't have it. Let me change one other thing. Okay. Alright. Talgan, it is your turn.
Well, Toggen's like, okay. Well, he's gonna attack this thing. So, for clarification, is the dark green like shrubs or like?
Yes, they're bushes about 2 to 4 feet high. Very thick bushes. Now, Scrambles can sort of force his way through them.
Yes.
Well, and he has hooves too, right? So the hooves are small footprint, so to speak.
Okay, and how tall?
Come on, that was good. That was a good pun.
How tall is the spider? If I was on the other side of the bushes, could Toggen still see them?
Yes, because
Oh,
it's
Toggen's a big boy.
Which is why I'm
it's about
asking.
the height. Its thorax is about the height of the bushes. So anytime it raises itself up, um, it's above the bushes, and you're so tall you can see over them anyway.
Okay. I wanted to check and make sure. Toggen's gonna move up there, and he's going to use Witch Bolt. And actually, instead of rolling, I'm just gonna immediately use that 16.
There you go.
Okay. So 16 plus what?
16 plus 7.
Hey,
And that's a
23.
spell attack.
Yes.
Alright, let me just check one other thing. Alright, oh, I'm looking at the wrong creature. That's what I was looking for.
If I don't use this thing immediately, I'm gonna forget about it, so.
That's cool. No worries.
Yes. Yep. So it does hit. And your
No.
the amnesia is not concentration, correct?
It is a hex thing, so it has a duration of 1 hour. I don't think it's concentration, though.
Okay. Alright, so this blast of lightning comes shooting out. I need to save the lightning asset. So I'll use it quite a bit.
And he's not doing anything else, but I feel like Sven's working on the lightning, so I'm waiting for the go-ahead to click next.
Yeah, you can go ahead and click next when you're ready.
Okay, I'm like, I don't want to like rush him or anything.
Alright. Click. Alright, close enough. Alright, Godin is going to take a look at his spell slots. He has not done anything today as far as spells are concerned. He can hear now. I am not familiar with what this does.
I don't know what this does. Let's do it.
It's a cool effect you got there.
Thank you. Alright, so I think I'm going to go with the age-old spiritual weapon.
Nice. It's a good one.
Spiritual.
Alright, yes. And his spiritual weapon of choice is guilt. So he reminds him of all the times the spider didn't help his mom.
Yeah.
And it feels really bad.
For all the times it was walking in a spider web, we had to leave a message and call it back.
That's right. What, up to a minute? That's stupid. I don't know why he has this spell. Alright, he clearly has a plan for it that I'm not aware of. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and have this spiritual weapon go smack the giant wolf spider. Ooh,
nice.
it's a
Critical.
Crit. And it is enough to take it out.
Awesome.
Nice.
Nice. So that's his. He cannot move it this time because he just called it up. And he does not have. Oh, that is a cantrip. Alright, so he's then going to Sacred Flame. The big one.
Scrambles will yell from the bushes, Rakdos, curse you! As I'm like pulling thorns out of my leg and shit.
I love that.
It succeeded, so it doesn't take any damage.
Trying not to be cursed. Or paralyzed, I mean, not cursed.
Alright, so it's back top of the next round. It is Godin leading us. Get rid of this spider. Alright, I'm gonna go do this. Talking.
Toggen's going to continue concentrating on it. So this blue lightning that flows kind of like water, keeps going after this spider. Conveniently, not hitting Scribbles' echo, but
That's awesome.
I mean, if you got in the way, maybe.
If it gets in the way, it gets in the way. It's not a big deal. I can make new ones. I got echoes like we got dad puns.
Are you guys allowed to fight side by side?
The Echo and I? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
Because I don't think you've ever done that.
Nope.
So, Sven, I do the D4 plus D12 this time, right?
Whatever it says for round 2, I think it's
Okay.
D4 and D12.
Okay.
Yep.
Sad damage. He
Side
just
damage is better than none.
he saw the echo and now he's really thinking about trying not to hit it, and so it's just distracting him a little bit. But it's more him distracting himself by overthinking it. So
Alright, and because it's been a couple weeks since I made this joke, his spiritual weapon is mace. There we go.
does he spray it at creepy guys?
And for those of you who can't tell from the top down view, that's Mace Windu from Star Wars.
Mm.
Oh, a different mace. Okay.
Terrible.
Alright, and because this thing is brown, let's see if I can. Nope, I can't. Alright, never mind. Alright, anyway. Oh, it is Godin turn again. Okay, so he's going to use his bonus action and shifty the mace up to 20 feet. After which it is going to do a little smacky damage.
Little smacky damage.
Can we
16
have that
on
as like
dice.
a official classification? Little smacky damage.
Oops, I can put that on myself. What is this here? No, it's stupid. Okay. So bonk, a little bit of damage, and then he's Godin is going to. Thing still looks pretty hefty. I think he's gonna come up and just start wailing on it as he gives a dirty look at Jackson, who's standing back there doing nothing. And actually, he's a bugbear. I forget.
I haven't had my turn yet. I get 6 seconds.
So he's gonna move back. He would not have moved there. He would have moved here. And he's still going to smack it with his mace. Mace of certain death.
Nice.
Is that its name, or is that the actual?
Anything hit by this mace cannot recover hit points for 1 round.
Wow, that's cool. It's not just critical, but anything.
Correct.
Cool.
Hold on. Clear dice. There it is. Alright, so he smacks it, does some damage to it, and now it cannot regain hit points.
Woo!
That's awesome.
Scrambles.
All right. Scrambles is going to continue to attack it via the Echo. First attack, yay, and second attack, and nice, both hit. Let's do some damage for the first one, and damage for the second one. And then, so I, using my Echo to fight it, just to, so Toggin is not worried about it. This Echo's gonna move up and around to the backside of the spider. Yes, to the, just above its little blood spots, but never leaving adjacency to it. I can't move
He's
the,
circling it to make it nervous.
yeah, I can't move my Echo, but yep, and then over one more. Perfect. So now Toggin doesn't have to worry about hitting the Echo accidentally. I could see how nervous he was about that. All clear there.
Alright, so real quick, go into your. There it is. Alright, so go into your. What's it called? Now,
Echo?
now try to move the Echo.
No, it just moves the whole map.
Alright,
That's okay. That's where he needs to be, so
okay,
just out of the way of Toggin.
cool. Anything else?
Nope. That is all. Scrambles will move away from, actually, 5, 10, 15? Yes. Scrambles will move 5, 10, if
So
that's
can the
okay.
Echo move and you move?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know how to post stuff in the comment section of our chat thing. How do you do that? Everybody keeps asking questions about the Echo.
So if we go to your abilities page and click on
My-
the ability,
Yeah. There it is. I did it.
I got a little speech bubble.
Yep. So basically, I can use the Echo, and I can teleport spots with it. I can attack with the Echo as if it were me. I can move the Echo, or I can move, but it still has my movement. So I have 30 movement, meaning I could move 25. The Echo could move 5 if I wanted to, but it can never be more than 30 feet away from me, or it vanishes into thin air. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away, we're still good.
Alright, so this thing is going to yeah, remember that. Ooh, that's an interesting life choice. Let's do that instead. Alright. So. Alright, give me just a second here. This is just slightly incorrect. 4 by. Oh no, that's correct. Let's see if it works. And it does. Alright, so this wave of light, all these
Looks like a rave.
multicolored rainbows and scintillating colors comes from, it's like blowing a giant bubble, but very, very bright and vibrant. Oops, I didn't want to, just one. And what happened?
I don't know. You moved it, so I moved it back.
I don't know why I moved it, but anyway, so you guys get to have a save.
Mhm.
Oof.
Got and saved. Come on, scrambles.
Heck yeah.
Woo.
Alright.
Nice.
That fades away.
It's like a small rave happened in the bushes. Boots again.
So this is a save or suck spell, which means
What?
it's a save or suck spell. It's a one-time save.
Okay.
You either save, which they both did, or it sucks, because for the
Nothing
rest of
happens.
you do not get another save after this. For 1 minute they would have been incapacitated, just standing there, staring in space, doing nothing for their
Look at the
turns for
pretty
the entire minute.
colors.
No save, nothing.
Ah.
But they saved. And this thing is then going to spit. You are 15 feet, 20 feet away. Make sure he can do this. Oh yes, lots of range on that.
Range is like 40 or something.
He's going to spit at Taugen, and he hits.
You know what? I'm gonna use shield.
Okay.
Ooh,
It just
counter
did
spell.
everything. Yeah.
So plus.
Limp.
Plus. It's minus.
That's awesome.
5. Yoink. So a 12 is a miss as this
Yeah.
this black bluish liquid comes spurting towards you. You instinctively, with one hand still holding the lightning, throw up this mystical shield and sort of sits on it and globs
Sizzles.
down,
Yeah.
drips down.
Now, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Have I, Taugen?
Seen him use shield?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever even seen him use shields.
Yeah, he used it against the harpies.
As an interact? As an immediate thing? Or was that like an on your turn you cast shield?
No, it's a reaction.
That's awesome. It's the first time I'm seeing shield. Maybe
Yeah,
I wasn't.
shield.
I probably wasn't paying attention, but it is. Scrambles is impressed. He gives you a little clap from the bushes.
Yeah, shield
That's-
is a reaction.
That's fucking
so-
cool. That's cool. I did not see that coming.
Alright, so don't forget your spell slot. And Jackson,
Yeah,
it's
I
your go.
marked it off.
He's probably just gonna go over there and draw on the rock.
Am I adjacent technically?
Yes.
There we go.
I'm not sure what you mean by technically, but Yes, you are Jason.
Just a square. I think it's a round object, and it's a square. Square.
Yeah, you're
Gotcha.
good.
Yep, you are Jason.
Oh my god.
First strike is a miss. And again, all these lightning bolts from Jackson, and it's spitting these big flashing lights just right next to you. Alright, and it also, you see its staff strikes down and this mystical shield comes up. You're still able to hit it, however, couple things happen. Go ahead and do your damage.
That sucks. Scrambles is booing it. Boo. Poser. Copied her the
Big
biggest
guy, come on,
boobs.
big guy, come on, big guy.
Oh, it's
Oh
an
my
actual
god.
attack. Okay, so let me see if it hits. So this it tries to touch you as part of the shield action.
Ew, Tongan got touched.
It's me.
Not Tongan, Jackson.
I'm like, it
Jackson,
ain't
yep.
Toggin. He's got, his AC's pretty high right now.
He's also way back here in the bushes with all the cool kids.
I am very touched. So
It does. So you get shocked from this magic barrier it puts up. It uses to slam right through, but the barrier, and you take a little bit of lightning damage.
latent.
Lightning.
Oh, lightning. Yes. How much?
47.
Oh, shitballs.
Oh, it was a 4 and a 7, but you add them together. And then, as this your axe slams into it, rips back out, and blood spewing. I need a saving throw. Let's see. Right here.
You can drop it. Is that for
Why
me?
Why do you have advantage? Oh, because you're a barbarian. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
See?
Your danger sense allows. Still didn't help you though, as this poison lands on your skin and burns into you, and you take damage, poison damage.
Poison is ongoing, correct?
No, but in this particular case, it depends on the creature. In this particular case, it's not. However, there is a condition called poison, and you are poisoned, and it means a poisoned creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
You're saying it
So
it
gives
is an
you
effect, or it is
disadvantage.
not an effect?
It is an effect. So there's
Okay.
poison damage, there's ongoing poison, which you are not taking, and there is the poisoned condition, the effect.
Okay.
Alright. Did everybody go? No.
Cowden is
Yeah,
not
we
gone.
did. Okay.
Cowden.
Alright, talking.
Okay, Toggin is going to keep using his witch bolt because you know what? That works.
Heck yeah, it works. Nice. Goodbye. Alright, Scrambles is up. This thing looks like it's on its last leg, maybe. And we're going to attack it again via the Echo. And miss like a chud. Second attack. That's better. Alright. Damage. It's pretty good. 16 damage. Do I really want to? It's what time of the day is it right now?
Whatever day we choose.
According
Choose a
to
good
the
one.
calendar, it's around noon.
Okay, then yes. If it is noontime, that is all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move with myself. Eh, eh, if possible. And then that will be my turn.
All right. Why would you go that route?
Because I'm an idiot and I forgot about attack of opportunities. Yeah, I would have just gone diagonally, but I don't know
Yeah.
why I went forward
Right.
and then
So
away.
you just went diagonally too.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Okay.
I don't know why I was like, oh, I'm gonna go this way, and then this way, then this way, then this way, but it looked cooler. So, but I forget that that square counts as being adjacent to it. So yes, I'm just gonna go over
Sweet
here.
little chick.
Yeah, skipping through the high grass.
All right. So this thing is being blasted.
If
It
you
is
go
going
through
to
the tulips.
step up.
That song is awesome.
So
Tiptoe
you're
through the window.
Let me just double check and make sure it doesn't have reach.
By the window, that's where I'll be, and tiptoe through the
Nope, it
tulips
doesn't.
with
Okay.
me. Also, if it leaves
Inspiration. If you
adjacent,
remember who's the author, who's saying that.
it's Tiny Tim. Also, if the spider leaves adjacency from my echo, I get to attack it.
Right. That's what I just said.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. I was too busy singing Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Yes, your echo gets. I was just checking to make sure it had reach. If it had reach, it was just going to stay where it was, but it doesn't. So it is going to leave adjacency.
My echo will attack and hit. Awesome. Hopefully this kills it. Chow. No, not enough to kill it, I think. 9 damage is good, but it's not good enough.
Alright, so it is going to lash out with its claws against you, Toggin.
It's just going after me. Heckin' rude.
You've been casting Witch Bolt on it consistently.
19 on the die is going to be enough to hit,
Yeah.
and it does not feel good.
I bet.
But you do manage to maintain your concentration, just barely.
That's good.
And it then quickly follows around with the staff coming at you,
It's
Having
that
an
of
audio issue. I'm
infection.
not sure if I'm being heard or not.
but you dodge back. Yes, we
Hear
can hear
you
you.
now.
I just heard you say, I'm not sure if I can be heard or not.
But you duck out of the way of the staff, which you think might even be more dangerous than the claws. You're not sure.
Mm.
Mike, if you can hear me, I think your mic is up.
Alright, Jackson.
Can you hear me?
I can hear
we
you,
can
yes.
hear you.
Okay, I can't hear a fucking thing. God damn it.
Alright, so let me try and mess with this while we wait for Jackson to take his turn. And we'll do it like this for now.
How lightningy.
Play mode.
Can't hear anything. Just give me a second.
Alright, so while you're looking at that, God didn't decide what to do. Toggin just got lit up. Let's see how bad he is.
Try again. Anybody?
He's down half. Yes,
You
we
can hear me, but I can't hear you. Okay. Great. Okay, I'll just attack. I can't hear anything, so I'm all set up. Here we go. Miss. Oh well.
You have
All right,
2
got a
attacks.
second attack. Here we go, and the end. Come on, baby.
If
Come
I
on.
touch you, you're on the other side of the room.
Is it rolling? I can't see a damn thing. Fuck. One more time.
Nice. 13 should be
Oh
good.
yeah.
Alright, so again, as the blood
Man, this thing is.
spews as you slam into this thing with your axe.
Oh my god.
Take some more damage as you get coated by this blood.
Okay, a couple.
Bird.
Alright, so got him. There's a couple of you who are hurt. But Jackson is tough. And he can always rage if he ever decides to be a barbarian. So he's going to run over here.
Being a barbarian is indeed a choice.
And he's actually going to stay here. And reach out. Touch Taugen.
That's very touching.
So he's going to do. Where is his stuff? Okay. First level. Click. And then he reaches out. Your wound. Click. So you should get. Yep. +3. Excellent.
Wow.
Feel a little better.
I mean, he
His
feels quite a lot better, yeah.
spiritual weapon moves and attacks.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, Taugen.
Dang, this thing is taking a beating.
Yes. We've been hacking at this thing, and I've been doing pretty consistent heavy damage to this thing, and it is still just alive. It's alive.
Well, Tagan's like, well, I got healed, so I don't have to heal myself anymore. So he's going to just really focus on getting this spider,
Okay.
hoping that the lightning will cook it or something.
Heck yeah.
Oof. And I think probably leading this back toward no, never mind. He's not gonna do anything. He's just gonna stay here and continue getting whacked by the spider.
Alright.
Are you saying near mind? Is in the old-fashioned near?
Never
Like the
mind.
hair removal.
Near mind, you know, from like biblical times.
Mm.
And E''ER. There.
Never does tend to have a V when I say it, so.
I missed for the first time. And it sort of hangs its
Yep.
mace head down.
We all
in
laugh
shame
at it.
Oh,
as the chat plays the shame.
Shame!
The
That
Titanic.
wasn't
Shame.
Chad, that was you.
Shame.
That's funny.
And he's going to try to smack it with his mace of certain death.
Get smacked.
This time he hits.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that is enough
Fine,
to
I'll
take
see
it
that.
out.
There we go. This is
As
a big
it
one, too.
dies, it spits at him. And the cool thing is, it says when an attacker hits the spider with a melee attack within 5 feet. But because he's a bugbear, he was not within 5 feet, so he doesn't have to worry about the poison damage. But he does have to worry about the spit, because that has a range of 60 feet.
Holy crap.
Yes, but for those of you out there taking notes, thinking about being a DM, keep in mind, a couple ones mean that he doesn't take a whole lot of damage at all. Alright, but let's see. Just for the sake of continuity, he fails, so he is poisoned and blinded to the end of his next turn.
Oof, wow.
As this thing collapses and sort of just sits there and smolders for a bit. But what I was saying is, for those of you looking to be a DM, if you're ever going to use a single creature, keep in mind it's going to get destroyed 9 times out of 10.
It's gonna get beat up so bad.
So that's why I had the little wolf spider there to draw a couple of your attacks. But yeah, it took a bunch of damage, but didn't do a whole lot of damage to you guys. Hit you a couple times, but when you've got, even with just 4 players, just pounding the crap out of it.
It
Just
takes a toll on
smacking
our
it back and
fatigue,
forth.
and our that sort of thing. I mean, it's
Yes, it does.
in general scheme
Burns
of
out-
things, it's still
Burns up spell slots for sure.
And your lightning bolt dissipates.
Scrambles
We
will
are
come
out of
over.
combat.
Come over, take out his dagger, and carve a big R into the carapace of the spider, being careful of the blood.
Okay.
spoil the fun.
And the spiritual weapon fades away. And tokens are unlocked.
Cool. I'm gonna hand the staff up and hand it over to Toggin or Godden and go, hey, I don't know anything about staffs, but you guys do magic stuff. I'm gonna hand it to one of them as I'm carving this little sigil.
You do the magic stuff.
No, staffs. Specifically staffs. I don't know anything about staffs.
Yeah, my stuff's coming out of my little mini apple here, so pardon it.
Oh,
Pardon
okay.
me.
That's the problem.
And your
Oh,
skills and force
nightmare!
wanders over.
Yeah, nightmare.
Nice.
Nightmare.
So the tokens are open?
Nightmare.
Nightmare. Yes. The
Yes.
tokens are opened.
You can move them.
Scrambles has some vials in his kit, in his inventory. Can I get 2 vials of the blood of the spider if I'm careful?
Give me a survival check.
Can
you
do.
also have a person who you've seen make potions on the fly.
Oh, that's right.
Exactly.
Where's my survival at? Let's take a look here. Inventory abilities, thank you. Skills.
At the moment, he is
4.
standing next to you, literally making a potion.
Well, I don't want to bother you if you're busy.
You haven't asked him for help. He is standing next to you.
I'm gonna try
making
and
a
see what
potion for
happens.
Jackson.
If I lose all of my fingers, then I might ask for help. But Scrambles is pretty stubborn. Yeah. I'm like trying to do it. It's like burning me, and I'm like, ah, ah. And I like look over, and you're like making shit in vials and stuff. And I'm gonna go, hey, Target. Could you fill these 2 vials up with spider blood for my girlfriend?
Uh, by the way, Jackson Toggin basically just shoved a potion at you, expecting that you would drink it,
Nice.
because I already rolled it. So,
Okay, so have I drank it? Have I
You
drunken it?
have a finite number of those you can make, correct?
me? Yes.
Okay.
And I have
Anybody have
already
an
marked it up.
animal handling specialty?
I don't think I do. Let me check my skills. Negative. I have a
That's a
plus
no from
1.
me.
I
You're,
have a plus 1, but I am not trained in it.
anybody
Okay.
Italian?
That's a
Cotton?
no from me.
Okay.
Uh, I'm sorry, Micah, can you repeat what Scramble said?
Yeah. So I have these 2 little vials, and you see me like kind of jamming them into the spider and like failing. And I'm like, hey, could you like? My hands kind of burning because it's got like acid blood. So I'm like rubbing my hands on the grass. Hey, can you fill these with spider acid blood for my girlfriend? She does potion stuff, and I don't know if she'll need it or not. But could you fill them for me? If not, I have to carry this dead spider back home, and it was probably gonna burn a lot. I'll do it if you can't do it, but I'd prefer not to.
I can certainly try. And he's gonna try.
Alright, give me a survival check.
Do better than 4. That's what I did. That's
He does
better.
pretty well.
That's better than 4.
It's a little bit better than 4,
There
yeah.
you go. Yeah.
Alright, so you're able to get. The second vial takes you a little bit longer. The vial is starting to pass through the spider, and the blood and the spider are starting to sort of put your hand through it
Ew.
as this thing
Like-
is starting to fade.
Like fade like a ghost? Or like rapidly decay, like a hand
Like
going
a
through
ghost,
it?
you can put your hand through it, and it passes right through it.
That's weird.
And within 10 minutes, it is gone. The wolf spider is still there.
The blood in the vials, does that still remain though?
Yes.
Oh, cool. I'll grab my vials. Hey, do you want one of these to study it, or can I just give them to her?
I do not normally deal with poison.
Cool. So I'll just quirk them off, stick them back in my pack. We'll go over to the wolf spider. Does it have like scary mandibles?
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna take out my knife and cut
You
the
know
mandibles
from when
off.
it bit you that it has
Paralysis
as well.
stuff.
Bitch.
That's right. So I know. Actually, I don't know if I know. I know in real life. Scrambles may not know that you can like milk snakes and spiders. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you're
go
trained
over
in
there.
Temporary,
Yeah,
Aren't you
I'm
proficient
gonna-
in it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Survival is
I
a
would know. That's
okay. So I'm gonna
spiders
go
and
try to
snakes
milk some of
have-
that paralysis stuff out of the spider. Do you want me to give you another survival on it?
After
Yep.
Toggin saw how much Scramble struggled, he's going to help him.
Alright,
So
roll
Perfect.
again.
roll that again.
Okay. Cool. God, I hope I don't fuck this up. That's better. That's much better.
So do you have 2 vials?
I think I have like 7. Let me check my inventory. I
Give me
had a lot of
D4.
them. A D4? Okay. 1 second. 1.
Okay, so you are able to get 2 vials of wolf spider poison. Are you going to keep them and use them, or are you going to give them to her?
I'm gonna give them to her unless Taugen wants one because he was nice enough to help me get them, so I'll offer him one if he wants it.
I
I know he said he doesn't deal with poisons.
Pooping.
So.
He deals with antitoxins and stuff.
Ah.
He deals with like pot. Like I I think poisons are not really something that he's interested in, only as a method of like counteracting them.
You missed your. Wow. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, I can't have Twitch up and run Fantasy Grounds at the same time. My computer freaks out at me.
Yeah.
So.
As does mine. But luckily,
You-
my
you-
streaming service plays those sounds through the stream too. So,
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
so I hear the sounds.
Well, yeah, then I'm going to, after we milk the teeth out of the spider, I'm going to yank its mandibles off via brute force and throw them in my bag.
Okay.
And I don't think there's much else we need here. Unless anybody else wants anything off this dead spider, we can keep walking.
So let me give you guys some experience.
And this is the
points.
King's Road, isn't it?
Say again.
This is the King's Road we're on, correct?
Yes. No, this is the Triborough Trail.
Thank you, Tribal Trail.
We've
We've been
turned
on
off
this
Kings
trail
Road
before.
and just started down the Triborough Trail. Passed by here a
Triborough
couple
Trail.
times before.
Indeed, we have.
There we go. Some experience.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice. How much experience we got.
Alright, so as you head back,
Not even close.
let me pull up the mappy. What? Oh, there it is. It's Sword Coast. Play as. I'll share it. Close these things on the screen. Alright, so you guys are there. You're working your way along. Go about another 10 miles. And normally this is where you would stop. If you want to push yourself, you could get into Fandolin about midnight, or you can just take a short rest. Again, there's a little right here where these roads meet. There's a it's sort of like a rest area. There's a small shrine, and there's a cleared area for wagons and caravans that to pull off the main road, set up camp. There's several places where campfires, rings of stones that have been set up and things. There's a small
Is it?
water source there that you can. It's like an underground spring that bubbles there.
Are there people there currently, or creatures?
Not right now. No.
There are now. Here's us.
Okay. Well, let's. I'm gonna go try a couple bird calls. I think. Just for fun.
Okay. So you guys staying there for the night?
Well, not for the night, but what do you guys think? The night or no?
I mean, Toggin doesn't really see the point of hurrying. I guess he also doesn't really know what we're doing, so... So you guys probably have a better grasp of the situation than he does.
It's just the adventure we're going along. If we don't have anything pressing right now, I have the Dragon Slayer sword. I'll do a little bit of if we're hanging out, Jackson will do a little bit of metallurgy, fun and frivolity, and maybe look at the gem he has and see if he can ponder something to make it into. Actually, I have a garnet and a small gemstone.
Now you guys, is anybody taking the Wand of Secrets? That is in the
course.
party sheet.
The what now?
Let's see. That's effects from.
Oh, this is the doorknob one that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I remember now. It's not revealed for me, but like it's the one that my mom you can use to see if there's a like
Oh,
a
I didn't. I thought
yeah.
you guys had already
It might be because I'm on a different
identified
computer.
it. There we go. It's identified now.
Wow.
So only allowed to be used 3 times, period.
But 3 times a day, I thought.
It regains 1d3
No.
charges at dawn
That's what it is.
every day.
Okay, that's important. Holy crap!
Yeah, we can use it a bunch.
If we're going into the dragon's lair, we need all the help we can get.
So we can use it up to 3 times a day.
Yes.
So secret doors or traps. I'll let you know.
Traps especially.
So,
Holy
like,
crap!
I think this thing is cool, but I will not remember to use it. So like I am pushing it towards you guys, hoping that you guys will like remember to use it.
I already check everything for secret doors and traps.
Yeah. So
But if Jackson doesn't want it, I'll take it because I already do that anyway.
yeah,
I just
go ahead.
I bang on walls and shit. Okay, then I'll take the wand.
Yeah, let's have a little bit. More.
Suddenly Scrambles is a lot quieter.
Yeah,
A lot better at stealth.
for sure.
I was gonna say any sort of finesse we can give Scrambles is a good thing.
I'm not very finessey. So
Once
that
the
makes-
wand runs out of charges, he just starts banging it on things to see if there's.
Well, not the
Poking
wand
the
because
ceiling.
the wand is very fragile. But I might stir the ground to see if there's any traps with it. Poke at the floor. That looks like it could be a trap. Poke it. I'm just kidding. I won't do that. Cool.
Alright, so the night goes uneventful. Let me push you all a short rest. I mean, a long rest. There we go.
The night goes uneventful, except you only get a short rest. Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Close this out here.
The night goes uneventful, but your morning, however.
Alright, so as you're cruising down the road, is it still Jackson in front with Taugen bringing up the rear?
Sure.
Probably. I think we were going in like order of height or something.
Yeah.
And I think that's very funny, so
If
yes.
it's order of height,
Or
then
order of intelligence, maybe.
Scrambles goes first.
Oh.
Well, I'm the tallest, but I thought we were
Oh,
going
just
shortest to
dancing.
tallest.
Yeah, shortest to tallest so you can see everybody.
Yeah.
So everybody can see.
And I'll be in the back and I'll ride my horse.
Yeah.
Be
We're out
extra
in
tall.
fourth grade.
You're right.
Fire drills, right?
Exactly. We all have a rope we're holding.
Oh my god, we've got like the kindergarten rope. We've all got like certain knots we have to keep our hands on.
So Scrambles is in the back then?
Yep, and I'll be riding Nightmare.
Okay.
Looking really cool and scary while doing it.
Yeah.
He's got the billowing cape. You can't go wrong with that.
Cape of billowing.
Right?
Scary horn helmet with glowing eyes. Da-na-na-na-na.
Horn helmet. You got to take my shtick there. It's a horn helmet.
No, I have a helmet that has like big horns coming out of it. I have 4 horns now.
Okay, all right, that was.
Yeah, and
confusing.
the eyes glow on it. I don't remember what the name of the helmet is though.
The spooky helmet.
Yeah, helmet of creepy glowing eyes and horns.
Really, that's kind of lame.
What's it called? It's called Dreadhelm. Is that it?
Yes, the dread
That
helm.
sounds like
That's
it.
much better. There you go. Much.
It's a fearsome steel helm that makes your eyes glow red while you wear it. Dreadhelm. It's magic. Can I put it on the horse? Dun-dun-dun.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Okay, so you
It does
guys-
nothing but make your eyes.
Think about it. Just think about that. That would be awesome. A horned horse with glowing red eyes. Man, people would run.
It's already
shit
a
everywhere.
skeleton.
It's already.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just walking along. The people are already going to run. Yes.
But it's a horse.
need
Running
red
is
eyes.
futile. Running is futile when you're running from nightmare.
That's
Can't
right.
run from your nightmare.
You can try. You just
So this
don't
morning you
make
guys are heading
me.
back toward Fandolin.
You can run from your nightmares, but you'll just die tired.
That's right.
This has a very Lord of the Rings feel to it.
Yeah. Little coconuts.
Well, isn't that a picture of New Zealand?
And give me
Probably
a.
is.
Everybody, give me a perception check.
In the tower or in chat?
Perception is always in a tower.
I have not learned that yet, so.
He didn't tell
itself
us
are
yet.
always
That's
in a
why.
tower.
I gotta write that down.
If I did worse than 6, I'm gonna take a natural 6.
You had
No, I'm
you
just
put
kidding.
this massive picture of New Zealand up on my covering it. So
It's us in New Zealand.
I love
is our
that the title is travel montage. I love that.
Sven, the picture that you have on our main thing, is that an actual an accurate view of sizes and stuff currently? Like Scrambles is that much bigger than everybody else?
He's the same size as everybody else. All of you are in 5 foot squares.
No, I meant on the main
Yes.
closing all the maps up
Background,
and looking at the
yes.
thing.
Background
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
is
yeah.
just
Yeah,
good.
I'm about a half head. I'm about a half head taller than
What?
everybody.
That's this is very different than the one you had last time. Wow.
It's the same exact one, except it added.
No, it's not. This is not the same one that I remember. I haven't looked at the thing in a while, so
Okay. So
It's all good.
added Godin and the rat
I'm like a midget.
and Crack is gone.
It is always disconcerting to me that Scrambles just doesn't have legs.
Yeah.
Every
okay,
time
yeah.
I look and he's just floating.
It's because he has
I
to
mean, look at
blur
his
out.
calves though. His calves are like bigger than God's head.
He has to blur out the giant bull wiener. So just from the
Exactly.
knees down, I don't have anything going on. That's what it is.
Is that the D&D version of the BBC?
Exactly. It's the kids. It's the edited version for children.
Okay.
So we'll try number 2 since number 1 didn't say or do anything.
Select portrait. No. How do I get the map back again? I right click on something or other.
Against the wind. I'm gonna yell
Not that
out
one.
towards the front. Hey, Jackson. What the fuck is that? I'm gonna point up, like, towards it. Is that a bird? I don't know. Use your staff. Do a cool thing.
It's a bird staff. Try some cool things. See what the sound is. Sure, I'll try a couple.
We see Scrambles' echo just floating off in the distance.
Where's my staff of pole of is it pole? No,
No, it's
Rod.
staff of bird calls.
The- rod. I thought it was rod. Nope.
It's
Staff.
something.
Okay. Yes. Gotta get the right verbiage here. Staff of bird calls. Okay, here we go.
So yeah, anybody in front of me would
We
have heard me
have-
yell at him and point up at it. So I think everybody's aware.
Yes. So we have a finch's chirp, a raven's caw, a duck's quack, a chicken's cluck, a goose's honk, a loon's call.
Just all at
Isn't
once.
that, isn't that Mantha? The loon's call is Mantha.
Yeah.
Turkey's gobble,
I might
and
be a
the
loon, but I
seagulls
don't call
cry.
people.
Okay. The howls hoot and the eagles shriek. Now, the best thing you can do is scare the crap out of people with the eagle shriek.
Whatever your heart desires, something loud.
Yeah, eagle shriek. That's the one.
Okay.
Alright, so as you pointed out, you guys all see it. Then it goes behind some clouds. As you can see, there are clouds in front of you and stuff. And the next time you see it, it is almost directly above you, coming into a dive, and you realize it's not a bird.
It's an angel from heaven.
Yeah. It's not a bird.
I wonder what it could be.
It's our manticore come back to collect on the. I had enough waiting for you. Tell me what you want me to do.
That's awesome. I hope that is what it is.
It's probably a dragon since we early here.
Do you know about that, Mantha? We have
No.
we have one magical call to a manticore, passive, massive, powerful manticore. It's like those magical things where he will run to us way before we're even needed because he knows instinctively that we need it and he'll be close by.
That's not
200 miles away, he's running towards us because he knows the call's coming.
Oh no.
I forget what story that was.
Well, this is fun.
What story was that? The horses. Oh, that was Tom's Covenant. The magic horses that would run for hundreds of miles to be right where they had to be at the right moment. Anybody?
White
Anybody?
gold wielder, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay, so it's a dragon. That's not good.
It is one of the most. So I could go on for probably 3 to 5 minutes, but basically, you have a sunset. Your average writer would write, "The golden sun sinks to the west," with as the mountain peaks are glistening in gold as it sinks and night overtakes you.
Sure.
The author of this series would be, the sun starts to sink as the clouds turn to blood, and with the sinking of the leaving of the light, all hope leaves you, and you are facing the night alone. It's just so dark and dreary.
Yeah, because
But
it's Thomas Covenant.
it is one of the
Every
most
other book he writes is awesome.
insane, awesome series I've ever read. Basically, this guy
Yeah.
has a white gold wedding band and gets transported to another realm, and he finds out that this white gold band has immense power, and it's the wedding band he has is the largest collection of white gold pretty much in this realm, and he learns how to wield it and stuff. It's an amazing series, but it's just so dark.
And he doesn't believe a word of it.
Between reading it, you have to read a chapter of it, and then watch a Disney film. Read another chapter of it. Otherwise, you commit suicide. All right. So, anyway, getting back to our own Disney princess story. This white dragon is plummeting from the sky, flying down towards you. Give me initiative.
No.
Oof.
You want initiative in the tower as well, you said?
No, initiative is just regular initiative. I don't even know what will happen if you do it in the tower. I think it just rolls it.
Okay, so
I kinda
since
wanna
I'm
find
seeing
out.
that, though, Jackson's going to be ripping out that sword, though.
All right, so actually got in.
It's not even on my list. Oh, there it is.
He is going to
Really?
whip out his crossbow, and let's take a look. Ooh, see, and because of COP, I can just hover over the attack button and see what the range is. I can tell it's out of range, short range. So he has disadvantage as he shoots.
What's COP?
I don't remember what it stands for, but it's if you put your cursor over your weapon, it'll show you the range of your weapon.
Oh, really?
And if you put your cursor
cool.
over your spell, the magnifying glass of your spell, it'll also show you the range of your spell.
Really?
It's cool.
Alright, so
On the map or in the thing?
on the map. Shows you a physical representation, and you can change the color of it if you don't like it to be white. So he's going to roll a wisdom saving throw. No, wisdom check. Let's see. Nope. Alright, so he's done. Taugen. Riches.
Yeah, Dagon doesn't. He doesn't really know what to do here.
Does it look like it's menacingly dropping at us?
Yes. Last time it just sort of coasted. It was already landed and talked to you and then just flew away. This time it is in, especially having nature and survival, you would know it looks like a hawk doing a dive.
Got
Wings
its
are
legs
tucked
out. Okay.
beneath it,
Ugh.
and it's plummeting down extremely fast. Straight towards you
It's
all.
very tempting to just have Dagon use invisibility and run away.
Running away is very appropriate.
Good. Just spread out.
Okay, so the only thing that I have that shows as, being within range of the dragon is the necklace of fireballs, but I don't think Dagon can throw it that far.
No. I also feel like a dragon's gotta be immune to fire.
It's also almost straight up. So
Yeah. The chances of you hitting it are pretty minimal.
Throw it straight up in the air. It comes right back down, kills everyone. The dragon's confused. The dragon's like, what the hell? I just want to talk.
it's like, thank you.
TPKs of the group.
Yeah, you know what? Okay. Because nothing's still in range. Okay, theoretically, Tucken does have a sling that he uses. Could I load up one of the, beads of fireball and, ready in action to, fling it at the dragon?
Sounds
Yes.
appropriate.
He has to turn at some point.
Yeah, so he's going to, he's just, basically, swinging it over and over and over again until he gets an opportunity for, when the dragon comes in range.
Alright, so
And-
you're ready the action for when the dragon comes in range. What is the range of this? Are you talking about short range or long range?
Sight.
That's a good question. You know what? Short range is 30, and I'm pretty sure that would catch the rest of us in the fireball, so we're gonna go for long range.
Which is what?
120.
Yeah, it should be close to that now, isn't it? Let's see.
It's like a
It
little
is,
bit out.
Yeah, it's like
20 feet,
130.
man. I think
Okay,
better start turning soon.
cool.
So Toggen's just, staring at this thing, just keeping on whipping that sling around.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell out, "Spread out!" And then Scrambles, pull out your wand of rainbows, whatever the fuck that is.
Secrets?
Yeah, water
Why
secrets.
There could
Oh.
be
Is there a
secret
dragon?
door.
Does the
Yes,
dragon
the-
have a
the-
secret door? Is there a trap he's holding?
I mean,
Yes.
He's got cow
you
traps in
really
his
want to
hand.
find out?
He's sprinkling cow traps on the ground in front of us.
Your fucking Roman candle. Pull out your Roman candle.
I know exactly what
And I
you're
say-
talking about. I use it
And I
every
say, "Spread
day.
out!" And say, "Spread out!" Since I'm the best strategist here.
Okay, and what are you
Actually,
doing anything else?
I have insight and history. Yes, I'm going to. I have my
Stand
my
in the same
Dragon
place.
Slayer. Dragon Slayer's out.
Okay.
Oh, so he pulled his
I
sword out heroically, right?
yes.
So we assume you're
Yes. Well,
1v1ing this
heroic.
dragon. We're all going to stand aside
So we're gonna
and
Hey,
let
run
you
we
away.
1v1
don't
the
we
dragon.
don't know what opportunities are going to come in here. So, I now my range on my javelin is. I have no idea what my range is on javelin thrown.
I'm going to
So I
shout
know
out
it's
as a
there.
free action, "You're so brave!" as I'm like running away.
It has 100. The throw
I'll
is
tell stories about
120.
you.
Thanks. Okay, I have the dragon sword out, and I have my
Uh-huh.
javelin in my right hand. And I'm gonna spreading out, yelling, "Spread out, guys!"
Yeah, you're
The
alone.
dragon's gotta really.
I'm just
Does
kidding.
nobody understand the strategy of this? You can't kill us all if
No,
if
I
only you can kill one
understand.
of us.
No, we understand the
Okay, here we
strategy.
go.
It's
We
just
understand
not
how
our
breath
turn.
weapons work, but we
You
can't
still
run
don't know
away
what you're
yet.
doing.
I'm
standing
gonna. I
there.
have my sword in hand. I'm gonna take the javelin in my hand. And I'm gonna fucking chuck it. Got 120 range on the long range, and I've got. No, I'm okay. At the ready, whatever you want to call it. If he's 120 feet up, he is fucking turning shortly. Because if he's coming down at any speed, you have enough. You have to have enough to, unless he's just doing a dive into the ground. So, spreading out, I'm going to go back to the right. I guess back up into the, and then I'm going to just get ready, sword in hand and the javelin. And if it pleases everybody, I will be at the ready.
All right.
Sure.
So what is your trigger?
The trigger is to see which direction the dragon's going to turn. If he turns towards me, obviously I'm going to duck down and hold the sword up like they do in Sharknado. If not, I got a three-quarter view, I can nail him. That is my trigger, whatever I just said.
If the dragon comes within range of you, then.
Okay. So.
Well, he's got to turn.
You're holding
He's
your
got to turn.
javelin. You're getting ready to throw your javelin. When are you going to throw the javelin?
Yes. As soon as the dragon starts to decide on a
Level out.
direction to turn, level out, yes.
Okay.
If he's leveling out towards me, I'm diving down with the sword and going like that. If
Go ahead. Have you finished moving?
yeah, I'm just moving like 10 feet out to get in the direction away from
Let's
all these
see.
turkeys over
I
here.
don't see your movement. Let me see. Click.
My map is just a map of New Zealand, so I don't know.
So you move just like normal. And if you're going to go down the hill,
Oh, I
then
see.
you got to make a roll.
Okay, nope, I'm going about right there. Is that up or down the hill? That's up, right?
Yeah, that's correct. It's sideways.
Okay,
Plateau.
it's right there. Yep, perfect. Got a little bit of a height advantage. Everybody else is down in the valley. I may even have a height advantage. Sorry.
All right. So Scrambles is riding Nightmare, seeing this terrifying
Are you going to
dragon.
Stay on. Just
Yes.
like before, it's your choice. Nightmare can be part of the combat and possibly die, or he can be out
Yes.
of the combat and not die.
So Nightmare is going to be a part of the combat briefly.
Hold on a second. Go to your
Yes.
cohorts section
What the fuck is that?
in your
The colors?
no. In your,
There's an
Oh, that
actual
is an
cohort
actual-
section.
it says
we have
cohort.
no idea what
Okay.
it means.
No,
Yes.
I did. I know what a cohort is. The wording is so small, and I've never been there.
so now
Nightmare.
click on
Okay.
Nightmare, and you should be able to
Nobody
open
is.
up the page, and you can see the stats. So
Yes.
it can go. Speed is 60 feet.
Yeah, cool.
And
No, I'm literally not going to use it after this turn. I'm just using it to move, and then I'm getting off.
okay.
Or I'll probably get off. We'll see. Anyway, so
Hey.
Scrambles, it is go time in Scrambles' mind. Dragon is attacking us. Jackson has pulled out the sword. He's yelled freedom in the air like Braveheart. He ran off on his own bravely
Really?
to tackle the dragon one-on-one. We appreciate his sacrifice and his commitment. And Scrambles is going to ride on the horse on Nightmare. He's going to take out his Wand of Pyrotechnics. And I don't know how the Wand of Pyrotechnics works as far as usages, but basically, I'm going to take out the Wand of Pyrotechnics, and every 10 to 15 feet I move on the horse, I'm going to shoot the Wand of Pyrotechnics off 6 times.
Where are you shooting though? Are you gonna blind him?
Straight into the air.
In front of him? Okay.
I'm just making as much noise as I can. I'm riding around like a madman.
So it's you that's doing the sacrifice then.
I'm way over here.
He's running away. I don't know what you're
It
seeing.
looks like I'm
but-
doing a sacrifice, but I'm not.
The dragon can go any direction though.
Hey, don't you tell that dragon what to
360.
do. It can do whatever
I
it
I'm
wants.
mean,
doing
at the
nothing.
moment, it seems that the direction the dragon is going is down.
So I have shot this thing off 6 times
Oh my god.
up into the air. It's a tremendous amount of noise and racket. It can do it 7 times a day, but I'm not doing it the 7th time because I don't want to waste it. So 6 times.
How about you just do it 5?
Because 6
How
is
about
better
just
than
4 or
5.
5? Oh my god.
Okay.
I need to get the
And-
attention of a manticore, and I don't know how far away it is from me, but I imagine it's not sitting right next to me. So
It's
The
a
whole-
magical beast though.
the whole back thought to riding around and shooting that off as my turn, because that's going to be the entirety of my turn, is that I made an agreement a long time ago with a manticore that if the dragon came back to fight, I would shoot the one of pyrotechnics off up into the air to signal it to come, and if it heard my call, it would come and save me. I don't know if it'll hear it or not, but 6 times.
It's magical.
And I don't know where we are on the map, but I think we're actually pretty close to where we fought the manticore. So, fingers crossed it heard our call, and it's coming.
That's right. We were at your girlfriend's house at the time.
Yes, and she didn't live in Phandalin. She was like in
Right, she
between
lived out here.
Phandalin. Yeah, she lived out here in the middle of nowhere. So, hopefully
Yeah.
it hears us.
It's
Alright,
well.
so
It's
as this thing swoops down, Jackson, you have your ready to action, and so does Togden.
yes.
Let's see. Oh no. So, Togan just shot a bead of fireball up into the air,
Give me
and
a
it didn't hit the
percentile.
dragon.
Can I help her with the percentile?
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh
It could be good. You
no.
don't know. It could
It
be
is
good.
not good. He shot that straight up.
All right. So, Jackson, go ahead and do your attack.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Can you oh there we go, never mind. Targeted, I think. There we go. Okay, holy crap, he's close. Alright, good. Here we go. Nice. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Did it work?
It did. So
Oh.
this thing comes flying
It-
down, and then with a crack, Taugen flings this stone at it, and it goes whizzing past it. You didn't hit. With a crack,
Oh, I didn't. I
it
thought you
spreads out its wings, and it sort of levels out a little bit. And as it goes, this javelin comes, tink, bounces off its scales.
Oh no.
And it
okay.
rears its head back and exhales this huge blast of cold.
Oh hey, I'm
At the same
resistant.
time,
I have invincibility to cold.
so it's able to hit Godin and Jackson. But as that happens,
Scrambles is gonna. You should have fanned out, Jackson.
huge
You should've
explosion reeks rocks the
Oh my god.
countryside.
That photo
Wow,
is
that's pretty cool.
insanity.
That's so cool. It just cancels out the cold.
So here's Jackson.
So the fireball is technically is a cold burst. It's not really fire, correct?
No, there's two different things.
Oh,
One's a
no.
fire breath. The other is his.
One's a nice
Okay. Oh,
breath,
that's
and
right.
one is the
Talgin's thing. Okay,
fireball.
my mistake. All right, got it. Now, aren't I have some immunity to cold?
I
Or
do not
not.
see it
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, I don't see it either. I think we should
On
put
the,
it in there though.
Thing. But you did save, as you are prepared for it and waiting for it. You will only take half damage.
Okay.
Godin is not quite as lucky.
Oh, no.
Now, before I forget, when I'm doing a thrown object, I do not get the second strike, correct?
Yes,
Or
you
second
normally would,
movement or
but you
whatever.
were holding your sword in your other hand, and it's
Right.
a ready
Well,
action.
because I'm at,
So
Okay.
ready action does not.
Yeah, please don't throw the sword.
no. I was. My thought was I'm then going to get my shield out because I can do a sword and shield. Very effectively.
Mm,
Yes.
heck yeah.
Why is
Good
it
call.
worse? Oh, I know why. Dadgummit. Right. There we go. Okay. Now.
Talgin is so close to
Here
that
we go.
blast radius. You were a sneeze away.
I mean, he is
So-
resistant
Holy
to
crap.
cold, but like,
Holy shitballs.
Oh, that's a lot.
As the and then Godin needs to make a
Okay.
another dex saving throw. Is this a dex? That's Constitution. Okay, so where is God? Here he is. Click dex. I was gonna say it's a DC 12, but with a 1, so he's prone as this blast from the fireball and the blast from the cold just sort of throw rocks and pebbles, and he gets knocked down with a 1 on his save. So he's going to then stand back up, sort of shake his head as he's looking around. He didn't take any damage from the fireball. It was just outside of the range, and it was down the hill to some extent a little bit. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sven took mercy on us.
he's going to. This thing is within 60, so he's going to. Let's see, he can do.
Wow, let's do that.
Guiding bolt. He'll try guiding bolt, this sucker. Make sure it's within range. It is. Because of new COP, I can check it really easy. Boom.
He's making these letters up, man.
He hits.
Yes.
Well, to be fair, he's been using the same ones this whole time, so.
And.
CLPD.
Alright, so, that is gotten. Taugen. So he is flattened out. So he's now leveling out and is maintaining this height. Oh, speaking of witches, let me zoom in. He is 40 feet up. Which, if you zoom in, you can see on his token.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, so he is heading sweeping
toward
in
the
one
camera.
direction. Okay,
Toward-
cool.
And
Awesome.
toward Taugen and Scram.
Right. Okay, cool.
Okay. So Forgotten, his hit point maximum is 48, right? And he is wounded 43.
Correct.
Okay. So Toggin is
Stick a
going
potion of thing and just heal my javelin at him.
Toggin is going to use his nature's gift.
A leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just picks up a leaf and throws it at him. No.
Nature's gift.
You better be thankful.
Some cow dung on the road.
No, but he has 15 hit points that he can use as an action to use the natural energies of nature to
Ooh.
heal
Alright.
up to half their hit points.
So I have his hit
And-
points is 24. So that would be 10. Would be 33. So you can use all 15.
He's gonna use all 15.
Wow.
He needs it.
Awesome.
And stop
Don't forget, guys,
charging
we have
for-
winter blankets. If it gets really cold, we can put our winter blankets on.
Yeah, so
That was
Like the shiny kind from NASA would just reflect off stuff.
There you
I
go.
didn't realize you had it coded. So there you go.
Oh yeah, it is coded.
Okay.
If I ever want to divvy it up, that's gonna do weird things, but like
Right.
the full 15 I can do. And that's his action, so he's gonna use his movement to take the advice and move away from everybody else.
You're not moving away, you're strategically spreading our party. Difference.
Okay.
It's not a panic move, it's
How many feet are
strategic
you
move.
moving?
He's moving to there. I think I might be off the grid, but like there also isn't a grid. He's moving 25 feet away.
Okay. Alright,
And that's it.
Jackson. By the way, you are
Yes,
not
okay,
fitted
so-
by the healer's kit. So I don't know who has it, but
Me?
I'll go ahead and remove those.
Okay. Okay, so he has thrown his javelin, he has the sword, he switches hands, he's got the shield in his other hand, and he's going to go into his wild rage.
Okay.
So what, is that just a rolling of the wild magic chart?
You click on the
Is it just a rolling of the magic chart?
no. You click on the
Okay.
where it says Barbarian Rage bonus action, click the magnifying glass, click the effect. That adds it to your
I thought, well, okay. Okay, my mistake. You're right. I'll be quiet now.
click the effect.
Okay, effect. Okay.
Okay, and now underneath
Now, I roll
you just
the
roll an
wild
insider.
magic. Can I just roll the wild magic dice?
Where's there
That.
should be a thing somewhere.
Come on, give me something good, please. Holy shit.
8. Alright, so look at that. It's the
It's a
only
damaging
thing that
one.
might be
Ooh,
of
a
interest
bolt.
that might work against this thing.
No, there's a couple others too. A bolt of light shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed in a constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of my next turn. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action. Oh! I was really hoping for the pixies, but whatever. Fine. I'm joking. All right, that's awesome. Okay, so you have to explain this as we go along.
Okay.
Okay, so he is flying. He is within 40 feet of me, correct?
He's within
So
10 feet.
so that does nothing for my sword or my shield. Okay. So what I have is this, and that's what I have.
Okay. Go into a rage, that'll help
And-
you if it lands and starts fighting you guys.
Right. So it is a bonus action. I can't do it twice. Is that correct?
Correct. You can only have one bonus action a turn.
Okay. So how do I roll this then? I gotta go back to the map thing and
Just
the
clicking
wild
within
range.
30 feet
Start.
that you're going to hit your friend.
Okay, so he's leveled out completely then.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay. Then I guess I will
Now you can ready it, and if it gets within 30 feet,
ready it. That's what I'm saying.
do your Iron Man.
Yeah. I will
Right.
do the ready action. I have no other. I have one other javelin, but I'm not going to throw it. Use it for now, and that's it. That's all I can do. I will move a little bit then. I'll go a little bit to the east, slightly. A little bit more separation. And a little, I want to have the hill advantage. I can have a better advantage down in my mind. And that's it.
Okay. So it will then it flies out, flies over. And click. Let me click the wrong thing here. Alright, so as it flies over.
Oh, there it is.
Come on. What is going on? There it is. Sorry. It flies over and breathes again.
Well, I hope he never stopped breathing, because that would be uncomfortable.
He's pretty high constitution, so he can hold his breath for quite a while.
Yeah. Plus he's breathing out crap. So.
Oh no.
Pleasure 3. Oh, I still had guidance checked. Alright.
Well, the horse too. And then it starts. It's the last one. Hold on a second. 60, 65. Even though the rules don't say anything about climbing, I'm going to say he's going to have to lose a little bit as it then starts flapping its wings and starts going up away. It is now 65 feet above you. Scrambles. Okay, so it's climbing and it looks like it's flying away. Is that the feeling Scrambles gets, or
At
what
this point,
he
you
as
don't really know. It basically swooped
Okay.
down, breathed twice, and then went up. So it's done basically a U shape at this point. Straight
Okay.
down, come up, and then up. It doesn't look like it's landing right this second at least, but you don't know
Sure.
if it's flying away forever or what. It is glowing because of what Godin did to it. So you do have advantage if you do try to hit it.
It's 65 feet away from me. I can't hit it with anything. Scrambles is going to. Did I take damage from that? Let me go to my main page. I did. I'm pretty fucked up. So as a bonus action, I'm going to use my second win.
Okay, good.
And where's that?
Not the one out the ass, the other one.
Nice.
Awesome. So I'm going to heal myself, and then I'm going to go
Nice.
into in my inventory and pull out my potion of greater healing.
Before you do that, actually no. In addition to that, I did cheat in the chat for you.
You did cheat in the chat. What's that mean?
You need to boost the healing, so go ahead and do a D8 plus 5 for me. Click the little plus 5 button and roll a D8.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Where's my... I'm going to use a potion of greater healing. What is the value of that? You regain 44 plus 4.
Yeah, it should be in your
It says description
on your
44
actions
plus 4.
page.
Oh, really?
Let's see.
Ah, fuck.
Miscellaneous,
Potions of
lightning
healing.
bolt, minotaur. I don't have it in my.
You have
Oh,
potion of
item.
healing, but you don't have the
Greater.
healing. Give me just a second. I'll throw it in there. Greater
Does anybody have a cloak of invisibility?
healing.
Negative.
There you go. Do you want me to put it on to make it self?
Yes, I don't know what that means.
So that you just click it and it'll apply it to yourself as opposed to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna heal me.
Using
If I have a
for somebody
potion,
else.
I'd give it to somebody else.
Right,
I would
there you go.
physically
So
give
just
it to him.
double click. Just click the red cross.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
As soon as you ask if somebody has a cloak of invisibility, Toggen's cloak turns invisible, but only the cloak. He is still standing there.
All right, lots
Yeah.
of ones, but you're still almost full.
cool. So I am healed with the help of friends and magic and girlfriend magic. Haha. See what I did there? Girlfriend
Yeah,
magic.
with the power of God and anime on your side.
Exactly. Such a funny reference. Anyway, so that's gonna be going into my bag, getting out a potion, taking my potion, and then I'm gonna do something super dumb, and I'm gonna yell insults at the dragon. I'm gonna say, "Hey, you shitty little worm fuck, come down here like a man and fight us hand to hand." And I'm gonna. I don't know if you'll allow it or not, but while I wasn't getting my potion of healing, I'm gonna grab a flask of oil out and I'm gonna ride this way. Because I assume taking a potion is pretty much my full action.
I'll allow it this time. Normally, yes,
Cool.
would be. All right, so you're riding back.
I'm riding to a higher vantage point away from my friends and
Okay.
trying to draw the dragon in. You big, ugly, silver worm shit, come down here. Fight like a man.
All right. And with that,
No.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
it
He's not here. He's
continues
working.
to
Can't
rise
keep
up
going.
and
Oh my god.
enters the cloud cover
Suck.
and flies
suck.
away.
Asshole. At least fight us till the end.
I was ready with some awesome shit here. Come on.
Yeah,
I'm very
come
glad
on.
it
You're
left.
just here to terrorize
Rod
us for
rod
like
of
12
immobility.
seconds. Like,
Rod of immobility. I am fucking planning stuff right now. Flask with oil.
No. On the
Slingshot.
outside.
Fine. Whatever.
But you guys
I'm
do know where he
terrified.
lives, and that is basically your next quest. Once you go to Phandalin, do whatever you want him to do, and then head out to
Gear
get
up.
revenge for his little drive-by there.
Yeah.
meanwhile, Toggen
So he
only
took
took
no
11
damage
points
whatsoever,
of damage
correct?
from that. So he's like looking
Actually, God
around,
and
wondering why
blasted him.
everybody else got so hurt.
He got in
So,
blasted
but it's likely that he will fix his wound. His
and
wound
he
will be
was
fixed.
emotionally scarred by Scramble's harsh words.
Okay.
So, out of game, I only know that white dragons like to fight hand to hand. So I was like, maybe he'll come down here and fight me. But this air shit, I have nothing for the
This
end. Like,
isn't-
I have javelins, but
this
they're
isn't-
trash.
This isn't Anne McCaffrey.
What's that mean?
I don't know
That
what the
means
fuck
that she's
means.
super famous for dragon lore and books, gazillion of them.
Mm,
She wrote the Dragon Riders of Pern,
Yeah, and every
I've
other
read
dragon
that.
book you think of.
where they have
I was-
these ribbon creatures that appear every so many years as their moon, this asteroid or moon or planet, something gets close to their planet. From this other thing come these slivers. Anything they touch, they burn through. It's like acid, and it just destroys everything. So they ride dragons up in the air and try to breathe using their breath weapons and stuff to destroy them before they hit and destroy anything on the ground.
oh, that's cool.
I mean, that's like a 2-sentence explanation of 20 books from the Dragon Riders of Pern series. Anyway, but yes, it's a very good book series. Anyway, so this is where we will leave it. I know we ran a little late. I appreciate your patience, guys. But I wanted to finish off this last little attack with the dragon, and then you guys will make it. Hopefully next week. Only a few miles out. You can sort of see Fandolin off in the distance. And you guys can stock up and then head toward the Ice Pyre hold. Click. Let me share this with you guys.
Don't say that too fast.
Right there on Ice Spire Peak. And you guys can be ready to go. So, like, subscribe, whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night,
Good night,
guys.
Good night, guys.